Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more SAbleyes YouTube content. Today we have myself playing Blacephalon, Naganadel, and Matt playing Sceptile, and etc. Matt, welcome.
Thank you again for having me.
Yes, we're super excited.
Time to see how the old weakness matchup goes.
Yeah, well, it's funny that you mention that because this is probably one of the only weakness matchups where you're not super stressed about it. But anyway,
right.
We'll talk more about that in a second. Heads or tails, mate?
I'll go heads, thanks, mate.
No worries. Heads it is.
I'll go first.
Sure thing. So yes, we were saying before, it's a weakness matchup. I have red cards and you have green cards. But you also have a green card that says any green cards with green cards attached can't be damaged by Ultra Beasts. So
that's right. And all your red cards are Ultra Beasts.
Yeah, so
even your purple ones.
It's no good.
I got no basics.
No worries. So it's going to be interesting to see whether, not just to see whether I can get stuff going, but the practicalities of it, because Blacephalon, as we've seen from our earlier videos, it can take knockouts really quickly, and I mean, I'm not super worried. I can do 250 damage, like I can startle head and just burn, or mind blown and burn 4 energy, that's fine. But I'd really like to do it for 2.
Yeah.
So
this is going to be a speed test for you.
yeah, so we'll see how this goes. It'll be interesting for sure. Alrighty, let's see if Matt gets one.
Alright, I got a basic.
He's got one. I'll take my extra.
2, 3, 5, and 6. Alright. Lele start.
And I have Poipole.
No worries, I'll drop a turn.
Sure thing. So yeah, obviously Blacephalon being one of the big hard hitters from the set, I'm looking forward to seeing it in actual tournament play. Done lots of testing with it so far. It seems alright, I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on it. As we started out the testing for Blacephalon, I was super keen on it. But it started to be, get overtaken by quite a few other decks. So like Malamar Giratina seems better.
He is a net bowl as well.
Sure thing. Malamar Giratina seems better. Buzzwole seems better. We've also got the Solgaleo Ninetales deck that Blake's been testing out, and that seems really good. Because obviously it gets rid of the weakness, so again, Blacephalon can't use its redness to its advantage. It's actually quite ironic that the two matchups that you would think Blacephalon would have a advantage in, just it doesn't matter. But
it just can't do any damage.
Yeah, it just can't do enough.
Be as effective.
Yeah. So yeah.
I reckon let's play a Kukui.
Sure thing.
1, 2, and we'll pass it over.
No worries. Draw for turn. Okay, we are in a real awkward spot here. This is super awkward. Let me just think about what I'm going to do here. I'm going to get rid of those ones. What does that leave me with? Oh, that's awful. Absolutely awful. This is just a terrible hand. This is... oh, I'm just seeing new ways that this hand is bad every time I'm looking at it. Alright, well, I guess I'll attach a fire there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to Sightseer, getting rid of fire, Kiawe, Naganadel, and Guzma to draw 3.
Yep.
Okay, well at least we got some stuff.
Something.
At least I don't lose next turn. And then we'll eye opener, and I'll have a look at my prizes. And I know I'm not allowed to shuffle them around now.
Yes, that was
cheating. But that's all right. Okay, cool.
All right, we'll draw for turn. We'll evolve the Lurantis. We're going to Cynthia.
Yep. Giving you the extra turn here without me taking a prize is probably not a good start. But that's alright.
Yeah, I would have liked an energy last turn. But at the same time, yeah, we're both sort of setting up.
Yeah, we're both kind of fumbling around here, aren't we?
5, 6. Cool. Grovyle. We're going to use Sunshine Grace.
To get a Grovyle.
To get a Grovyle.
Beautiful.
We're going to use Sunshine Grace. To get a
Grovyle. Oh, just going for the Grovyle and then a Fomantis, probably. That seems...
actually, let's Sunshine Grace for...
You're going to get yourself another Treeko, you madman. Or you're just going to pick up the... You're just going to get the dude right now, right?
We'll get Virizion.
Oh, fair enough. Here I am thinking that he's going straight for the Power of Nature Sceptile. And instead, he's giving me... He's given me another GX that I can kill, which is nice of him. Very kind.
Well, I can't evolve into the Power of Nature Sceptile yet.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You may as well grab it with one of your 3 Grovyles next turn.
That's right. And then we will pass.
No worries. Draw for turn. Okay, well we're going to play down Heat Factory Prism.
Yep.
Then we are going to Lillie for 3. 2, 3. We're going to burn 1 for Heat Factory to draw 3 more. Okay, so maybe we've got something to do here. We're gonna Ultra Ball, getting rid of Tapu Lele and a Fire. We're gonna go looking through our deck to grab ourselves...
Naganadel.
No, not a Naganadel. A Blacephalon. Then I'm going to Rescue Stretcher to grab myself a Naganadel.
Yes.
Because I burnt one of those before. I'm going to attach to Blacephalon.
Yep.
I'm going to pay to retreat with Poipole.
Yep.
I'm going to evolve into Naganadel.
You're going to make me get a burn counter, aren't
Charge
you?
up once. I'm not, no.
No?
I'm going to burst GX. And I'm going to take this
Which
prize.
one's which? Nice.
I remembered. So now the question is, where do I put it? I'll probably put it down here.
Yep. Alright. And we'll draw for turn. We're going to evolve into Power of Nature.
Yep.
We're going to Netball. For a basic grass.
Yep. We're going to start putting together a series of Pokemon that I just cannot kill.
And we're going to stick the grass onto Sceptile.
Cool. Well, this game's pretty much over.
We're going to Guzma out. We'll Guzma out the... Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? We'll Guzma out the Poipole.
They're both one prize, so...
Well, they're both one retreat.
Oh, one retreat, sorry, that's more what I was looking for.
Yep. And then we're just going to double draw.
Sure. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Okay. How do I actually go about winning this game?
Take 5 more prizes.
Well, it's going to be real tough, because you're just going to start attaching energy, aren't you? And eventually you're going to have 1 energy on everything. And it's going to be a real pain. But that's okay. We're going to Ultra Ball.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to grab Naganadel.
Yes.
Then we're going to Cynthia.
Now, just to clarify, I mean, you've got it up on the screen anyway,
Yep.
but it is only damage that it stops, not effects.
So I can use Burst Burner.
Yes.
It's still an option. But
I mean, you can use the other attacks, it just doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, of course. I can declare Mind Blown for sure.
Yeah. And loss zone all your energy.
Yeah, it's fine. More than welcome to do that. Okay, 6 cards. We are going to Acro Bike.
Yep.
Putting Fire Energy in the bin. we are going to Mystery Treasure, putting a fire energy in the bin. Grab myself Tapu Lele, which I won't use this time. Just hold it up. Oh, maybe I will. Let's think about it. No, I won't. I'm just going to hold on to it. I'll use him later. I'll just put some energy from the bin onto my dudes. So, one there, one there. Then we're going to attach one to retreat.
Yep.
And we're going to burst burner. Poisoned or burned and confused.
No worries. Just get this out.
Like, I mean,
One burn marker.
not going to be a huge deal, but we'll see what happens.
Confused is upside down. 20 damage from burned. And it goes out.
No worries.
Alright. Draw for turn.
So yes, this matchup is incredibly tough at this point because all you have to do is attach a grass energy every turn, and there's not much more that I can do to try and stop you.
Yeah, well now I just got to hit through confusion though.
That's true, but, you know.
So, we'll just go into Cynthia.
Sure. Just leaving those Grovyles there so that they don't get blown up. So I can respect that.
Maybe, yeah, well, if I miss an energy, it's no point involving him into a two-prize.
If you evolve him, it's just an opportunity for me to get in front.
That's it. Actually, there is one thing that I can get, which I can't play that, so I will try and Sensitive Blade.
Sure.
And I take 30 damage.
Alright. We can do it. Here we go. Draw for turn. We're going to Heat Factory.
Yep.
Draw 3. Gonna Acro Bike. Burn the energy. And we're gonna put a couple of energies on. Whee! So when I eventually get an opportunity to use Mind Blown, whew, you better look out. It's gonna go off. Alright, now tell me, Matt, how much HP does that Grovyle have? 90?
It has 80.
It has 80?
Yes.
Cool, blimey. Alright, I'm gonna play down Tapu Lele. We're gonna grab ourselves a Guzma.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wish if that burn hadn't gone out, then this would be a perfect play. We're going to attach one to the Tapu Lele.
Yep.
Because that is my only non-beast attacker. And I reckon we're just going to Burst Burner again. So we'll burn you again.
Burn. Take 20 more. 70. See if I go out. I don't. And I will draw for 2. Alright, let's get use a Sunshine Grace for a Sceptile.
Has the energy in hand.
Yes. Energon. And we're going to Cynthia.
Sure.
And we're going to try again.
Yep.
So, Sensitive Blade. Passes the confusion, so it's 130, 150. And then I take
50.
Take 2, so that was 70. Goes up to 90 from burn. And see if I go out. I don't go out.
No worries. Okay.
Still confused.
Let's think now about what this is going to look like. You got a mystery treasure.
Yep.
Grab myself another Poipole. Okay. Then we're going to Guzma out the Sceptile.
GX?
No. We're going to... No. Sorry, not the Sceptile, the Grovyle. My apologies. That's why that was confusing.
Grovyle, yeah.
I called the wrong card. Whoops.
Alright, so no burn.
So the burn's gone.
Yep.
And then it has 80 HP, so I'm going to Turning Poison for 80.
Yep.
So knock that bad boy out.
No worries. Got here.
And I really should have done this as well. I should have put this one there. We'll put that one there now because it doesn't make a difference.
Alright, we'll draw for tune. So... Ultra Ball. A bit of Fomantis down.
Yep. Get you up to that nice number.
I wonder if that translation of Breeze Away is correct.
What's the
It says put any number of your Pokemon in play and all cards attached to them into your hand. Now, does that also include the active?
That's an interesting question. Let's have a look. We'll just, whilst you play, I'm just going to do a little bit of quick searching. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for Virizion, right?
Yeah.
Keep going
Alright.
along there.
Yep. I'm going to Guzma out Blacephalon.
Sure.
It's risky, but we'll go with it. And then we're going to Mac Cut for 80.
Mac cut for 80, no worries. Let's put this one up. Draw for turn. Still on the hunt for that Virizion text, by the way.
Yep.
So just give me 30 seconds here. It's happening. It's all happening. Click. It's hard to operate a mouse and play Pokemon cards at the same time. For any number of your Pokemon in play and all your cards attached to them in your hand, you can't use more than one GX tag again. Now, that's a really interesting question as to whether that applies or not.
I'm assuming you can't use it if you haven't got any benched Pokemon.
I presume
or if you
so.
can, just lose, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to Ultra Ball, discarding Hala and a Beast Ring.
Yep.
For a Blacephalon.
Yep.
Then I'm going to Beast Ring. Onto Blacephalon. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Whoops. It was one of those... No, it wasn't. That's okay. I've made a grave error. A potentially match-losing error. Oh no, can I have one more card? What do I do now? Ooh. It's alright.
What were you trying to do?
Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna attach to a trait.
Okay.
With the charge up.
Is that charge up?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'll put another charge up over on this fellow.
Naganadel.
He's a fat boy, yeah. And then we're going to pass.
No worries, you don't want to check your prices again?
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Alright.
I'd need to have an energy on it traditionally.
And we're going to Guzma out the Lele.
Yep.
And then Sensitive Blade will now do 170.
Sure thing. Okay. Yeah, no, that cost me, that did. That was bad. That was just generally bad play. I had the Plumeria in hand, but I only had 5 cards, needed to have 6.
Okay.
I just got too excited. I was like, oh, I'm knocking out the Sceptile! And then it turns out that I'm not. In fact, I'm doing nothing of the sort. Yeah, I think we just burst burner and hope for the best now.
Alright. Upside down, burnt, and it's gone out, but I take 2. Draw for turn.
Don't forget to take the fairy can off as well, man.
Oh yeah, it's gone out, that's right. Cool. Now, what do we need here?
I'd say considering the text from Limitless is usually pretty good, considering it doesn't say on the text from Limitless that you can't, we'll test it as if you can.
Alright. So if I attack, it's 140. Burn, 150. So I've got a chance. Let's Kukui.
Yep.
1, 2. We're going to Choice Band.
Yep.
And we'll go for it. Sensitive Blade. Passes, and it's a knockout now.
No worries, and that's the game. Yeah, no, misplaying that last that turn there potentially was quite painful. I mean, taking the prizes there would have meant that I would have had an extra supporter to play, which would have been good. I would have had a supporter for the next turn. But that's alright.
I mean, I had the knockout on the Lele, so it was going to be difficult for you to get the next knockout because you didn't have another non-Ultra Beast.
Yeah, but like, I had a couple of outs there. Like, I could kill the Sceptile if it remained in the active with the Plumeria. Yeah. Obviously, the Virizion I was going to kill with the Lele at some point.
Yeah.
And you having the Tapu Lele on the bench meant that I always had the option to get there, considering you never put an energy on it. So. I kind of had outs to it, but it never really fell perfectly for me. But that's okay. That's part of the learning experience. And like I've been saying in the last couple of videos that we've recorded, it's always worth testing the bad matchups. And I would almost go as far as saying that Blacephalon has a reasonably bad matchup to Sceptile.
You've beaten bad matchups before in the past.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that, Matt, because if you're watching the SAbleyes channel, this one should come out on a Wednesday. The one that's coming out the next day on the Thursday is a bad matchup. So if you're watching the SAbleyes YouTube channel tomorrow, you'll see a similarly bad matchup, and we'll try and figure out how to get out of that one. It's Buzzwole versus Malamar Giratina, I think. It's a pretty average matchup, but that's okay. I'll go first for the second game.
No worries, mate.
4, 5, 6, 7. one out. Alrighty. Let's get going. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Oh. Beautiful. We're gonna burn Hala. We're gonna grab ourselves a Poipole, because now I don't need to Tapu Lele for the Lillie. Because I just top decked it.
Nice.
Because I'm a madman. We're going to attach to Blacephalon, then we're going to Lillie for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to Acro Bike. We're going to Acro Bike. We're going to Ultra Space. Geez, this is a nice little setup. This feels good. It's feeling good in my bones.
I'm not liking it.
I am. I'm happy. Because we were talking about it before, and I need to go fast, so here I am, yes. Going fast. I'll leave it to you there, Matt. It's your turn.
Oh, God. There we go. I survive.
He survives. He's got the Ditto.
Going to attach there.
Yep.
And we'll just double draw.
Sure.
1, 2.
Okay, well we're going to evolve into a Naganadel. We're going to attach to the Blacephalon. We're going to Ultra Space. For a Naganadel. I'm going to go back in. We'll charge up. 2 times. I'm about to take a knockout. I'm so excited. We're going to Ultra Ball.
Yep.
We're going to grab another Blacephalon. Then whilst I'm in there, I'll play down the Tapu Lele. That's my hand. Don't put that in the deck just yet. Because Cynthia may be prized. There it is. No worries.
Yep.
And then I'll play Cynthia. Now the excellent thing here is since I went first, I actually get an opportunity to attack.
Yes.
And you guys are green.
That's right.
This is
you
exciting.
Get to use your advantage.
I get to do the thing. 4, 5, 6. Before I do that though, I'll Acro Bike. Have a look, I'll bin that. Play down a Poipole. And then I will Mind Blown.
No worries.
I'm going to get one of those. And I think I might just get rid of one up here. That seems fine.
Yep.
Bang.
Alright. We might actually do that. And we'll use Sunshine Grace. Treeko. Then... and we'll play Cynthia.
Sure. Now one thing that I do really like about Sceptile is how consistently it sets up for a Stage 2 deck that doesn't have rare candy. I really, really like that. And it's something that lots of Stage 2 decks really struggle with.
Yeah.
It's like the only reason that some Stage 2 decks have become viable now is because of Alolan Ninetales to be able to search that candy whenever you want it. But Sceptile just has this beautiful inbuilt engine with Grovyle that's...
Yeah.
Like, obviously, in this situation, it's not great, but...
Yeah.
But in general...
we're going to have to pass.
Alright, no worries. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to attach the Beast Energy. I'm going to charge up. Twice. Then I'm going to Mysterious Treasure, away an energy. to grab another Naganadel.
Yep.
That I will charge up to. And then I'll mind blow getting rid of just the one.
Yep. And that one is over there.
So yeah, obviously now the back's against the wall and there's no way that Matt can get out of this one really. Like it's gonna be... It would be an exceptional set of circumstances to get out of this.
Energy. Grovyle, and we're going to hit you for 70.
70? You're a horrible boy. Alright. Draw for turn. How many can I get rid of here? Oh, I can't really get rid of that many. Oh well. Mind blown. We'll just get rid of that. Would you believe that I had 4 energy in the prizes? Well, I guess with 16 energy in deck, you would probably...
Yeah. Well, with weakness, it didn't make any difference.
Well, it's one of those situations where that one baby Sceptile turns this deck from... It turns it from an auto win to almost an auto loss.
Mm.
But hey, at least I've got a slightly more positive outlook on the matchup now. Jeez.
Yeah, when it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, well, it's really easy to beat your opponent when they brick.
I'll go first.
Sure thing. The decisive game 3. Here we go. So Matt, after two and a half, 3 weeks of testing Lost Thunder, obviously the set comes out on Friday.
Yep.
What card are you most excited to pull when you get your cards on Friday afternoon, whenever you get them?
Well, I guess it's going to be Ninetales. Because it's pretty much in, I guess, 3, 4, or 5 of my decks that I'm testing at the moment, so it just gives me the most options.
Yep, fair enough.
But other than that, probably Makago, because I think that's probably Makago and maybe this is actually becoming my ones that I want to build.
The favourite ones to build?
Yeah.
Well, we really do need to put together some sets of Magcargo because we've been talking about it a little bit. Well, I don't think we've actually shown it yet. So we should probably do that because it is worth a look. It's not a bad archetype at all.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
So you never know. Maybe we'll get those in by the end of the week.
Got no basics.
No worries. I'll put a little dice on the deck. Because yeah, we've... It's so close, like, it's one of those things that feels so far away for so long, and then suddenly, boom, Lost Thunder is here.
Yeah, that's it. I think I might even look at building Granbull just as, like, the one prize deck.
The one prize option?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really want to, the ones that I want to build Giratina Malamar. That seems really strong. And obviously we've done lots of testing with it on the channel. I like Granbull. I think Granbull's fun, but I don't think that I don't think it's in my wheelhouse. It's not my style of play. I don't know if you've been able to pick up yet, people of YouTube, but I tend to like to play decks that can blow things up very quickly. Because I'm exceptionally impatient and I need to go to the bathroom all the time. So long breaks in tournaments are the key for me.
Alright, we go with the Treeko.
No worries, I'll take the one. But yeah, no. So that's what I'm excited to get a Ninetales for Buzzwell.
Yep.
I'm excited to get Blacephalons and Naganadel, and I'm excited to get Giratinas.
Alright, Professor Elm. We'll use Professor Elm.
Yep.
Fomantis. Treeko. Ditto.
And we have our...
And I guess this is probably the only...
board state.
And this is probably the Prism Star that everyone wants.
Ditto Prism Star, yeah. It's so versatile. You can use it in pretty much anything. And it's one of those ones where, since the pull rate for Prism Stars is really relatively high at the moment, the best bit about it is that it's not going to be super expensive. So if you want to play something in the new format, you can still play your old Zoroark Lycanroc deck and just chuck in a Ditto, which will be a couple of bucks, maybe 5 or so.
Pass it over.
And then you can play no problems. Sorry, man, I'm talking a lot here, aren't I?
You're alright. I've finished my turn.
Ultra Space. Let's see, what do I get? Probably a Poipole.
Seems fair.
Alright, then we're going to Acro Bike.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bin the Ultra Ball and play down a Blacephalon. Then we're going to attach an energy. And we're going to Cynthia.
Yep.
That was a despicably poor hand that I actually could have probably played out a little bit better than I did, but that's fine. I was just so excited to get that Cynthia off the top because I had Nerd Alert. Although really I should have kept the Ultra Ball and binned the Blacephalon, but that's alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you had the draw supporter.
It's not like it'll come back to bite me. Oh, well, I had the Rescue Stretcher in hand and then a handful of energy, right? So the better play there would have been to Ultra Ball for another Poipole, Rescue Stretcher the Blacephalon back and have 2 fire in the bin.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. I'll just put them there now.
There you go.
So, like, it's not the end of the world. Poipole.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to hard pass to you.
Alright, we're going to draw for turn. We're going to Field Blower away the Ultra Space.
Sure.
Attach Treeko. We're going to Shuffle Draw 5 off of Tate Liza.
Yep. It's quite funny, in the first testing that we did after World Championships, Jordan Palmer and I were on the flight home sitting next to each other, and we were testing decks with Tate and Liza as like a 3 of or a 4 of, because we were like, there's no draw support in this format at all.
Yep.
And it got to the point where we kind of said, if you play Tate and Liza for its draw, you probably lose. Because 5 cards is never enough.
Yeah. But we had a Abyssal hand though.
That's true, but you could also Abyssal hand and then Sycamore out of that hand.
Yes.
So...
Alright. Bench that.
Yep.
Let's evolve that.
Yep.
And then we're going to have to find a friend.
Find a friend? No worries. Well, whilst you're finding a friend, I'll draw some cards. Oh, no, it's not good. Let's get rid of that one. I don't see you coming up.
For a Grovyle.
Grovyle.
Yes, I missed the Grovyle that turn. So it's put me back a turn.
That's okay. That's okay. It's not the end of the world.
But you haven't got any energy on Blacephalon, so I think that might be okay.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. And I also have 2 Tapu Lele-GX on the field because my hand is just absolutely abysmal, so...
Well, you need them to attack if I get Sceptile out.
That's true. So it's also, again, not the end of the world. And the best bit is, if I energy drive here...
You knock out.
I am in front.
That's right.
So...
Or, you could just burst.
And also be in front, yeah, but...
Yeah. And
but I'd really like
energy.
to... I'd really like to kill this Treeko with the energy, I don't know. I think that's probably the optimal thing to do. We're going to draw 4 off of Lillie.
Yep.
We are going to treasure away a Beast Ring to grab a Naganadel. Now here's an interesting question for you, Matt.
Yep.
Do you often find when you go in to search for a Pokemon in the deck with an Ultra Ball or whatever it is, that the card that you need is just always the bottom card of your deck?
Sometimes.
Like, it obviously doesn't happen every time, but it happens with such frequency that you start to remember.
Maybe you should play things like Looker.
Oh yeah, well, you're right. That's the lesson to take away. We're gonna attach to Lele. We're gonna charge up once, and then we're gonna have a hard-hitting energy drive on that Treeko.
All right. Alright, well in that case, let's tank with that. Draw. Alright. Evolved Grovyle. We're going to Sunshine Grace.
Yep. Here comes
for
the
that
Grovyle.
And a Sunshine Grace again.
Again?
For that one, we're going to Sunshine Grace again.
Again?
For... Where is it? There it is.
For Virizion.
Then attached to Virizion.
Yep.
And with Cynthia.
Sure. Again, you wouldn't expect to find it so hard to find energy in a deck that runs 16 of them, but...
That's true.
Oh boy.
Right. Can't do anything else, so I will pass it over.
No worries. Draw for turn. We're going to play down Heat Factory.
Yep.
Then we're going to... Oh boy, this is bad. A Hala for 4. Which is...
See, you should have bursted last turn.
Less good? Yeah, you're right, I should have bursted. Good point. Although I will say, if I had a bursted last turn, I would have lost zoned the Heat Factory, so whoops. Whereas at least off of this Hala to 4, I've got a chance of hitting an energy so that I can use 2 Heat Factory. Like that one.
Nice.
3 more.
Oh, there you go. There was the 7.
Yeah, there's a pretty solid hand in it. You can't go wrong with that. Then we're going to attach once to Blacephalon. Gonna Ultra Ball away an energy and a Poipole for a Naganadel. We're going to start doing stuff here. We're gonna put one of those there. We're gonna put one of those there. We're gonna retreat into Blacephalon and then burst GX. Oh, it's a fire energy as well. Sweet.
Oh, look at that.
Where am I gonna put this one? I wasn't expecting that to happen. Where do I put it? Oh, so many choices. Now, there's a pretty good chance that you kill the active this turn. So where do you go? See, I'm tossing up here. I can put it on this Lele to mean that I always have an attacker if you get the... Well, when you get the other Sceptile down. I can put it here and hope that I don't die. Or I can put it here to have a second Naganadel powered up. Ultimately, I think the best attachment for it would be another Blacephalon, but it doesn't exist, so let's not talk about that. I reckon I'm going to put it... I reckon I'm going to put it on the Lele. Let's put it there.
Yep.
That seems fine.
Alright. We'll draw for turn. We're going to Sunshine Grace.
Yep.
For the Sceptile.
Yep.
We'll do another one.
For Sceptile Bros.
And we'll do a third. Yeah, we'll get the GX. So those three Sunshine Graces.
3 sick Sceptiles. Just hanging about, being rad.
Yep. Alright, we're going to pick up the cards. Evolve the one with energy.
Yep.
Attach.
Yep.
How many energy have you got in discard?
In the discard pile, I have 1, 2.
How many stadiums have you in the discard discard?
Stadiums in the discard. I have one Ultra Space in the discard.
Alright, that's alright. I'll Guzma out a Naganadel.
Yep, which one?
Go the one with the 2 energy.
Sure.
And we will Sensitive Blade for the knockout.
Sure. Alright. Draw for turn. We are going to play down the Blacephalon. We're going to Heat Factory.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3. We're going to play down a Poipole. And then we're going to Hala for 7.
Nice.
Alright, so this matchup here I'm feeling slightly more confident, although I'm still not happy. Let's put it that way. Like, I still have an opportunity, but ooh, I don't know. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna Acro Bike. What do I have in this hand here? I'm gonna get rid of this choice band.
Yep.
Now, I haven't attached yet, have I?
I believe not.
No. I'm gonna do a charge up.
Yep.
I'm gonna have an attachment. And then I'm going to Burst Burner.
Yeah. Confused. Burnt. 2 damage. And we'll see if it goes out. Ooh. Table. Table.
Come on, man.
No, it doesn't go out.
Doesn't go out. Alright, no worries.
Alright. Draw for 10. So we're going to attach the grass and evolve. We're going to Kukui.
Yep.
1, 2. Booger. We're going to play Life Forest.
Sure.
We're going to use
makes
Life
sense.
Forest. Yep. So heal 60 and all special conditions.
Beautiful.
But I'm 10 off though. Sensitive Blade for 170.
No worries. 170 it is. Draw for turn. We're going to play down Naganadel. We're going to... what are we going to do here? I'm going to Sightseer. Get rid of that. Those 2 to draw 3. I'm going to charge up onto Naganadel. I'm going to charge up onto this Naganadel.
Yep.
And what else? We're going to Acro Bike. We're going to burn the Ultra Space. And then we're going to just have to Burst Burner again, I think. Yes.
Yep. That 2 damage, not gonna bother rolling.
Why not?
Alright, I'll roll.
That's alright.
I'm out.
It's okay.
We're going to Netball.
Yep.
For the grass.
Yep.
Let's see. We use Life Forest.
Yep.
We're going to use Breeze Away
Sure.
GX to bring back Lele to hand.
Draw. Okay. This is a bit of a bind. Attached to Lele. I'm going to Sightseer for 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do some Naganadel shenanigans.
Yep.
Because why not? No, live your life. I guess we're burst burnering again.
Okay. 2 damage from
Yeah,
burn.
I've cocked myself over in this last game again.
Goes
this
out.
is why we test that Acro Bike discarding the stadium was the killer. It's cost me this one.
Yeah, I was wondering why you.
Well, it's because I picked up stuff that I was like, oh, this is important, but then I realised that I can't actually win with that stadium out there. So
we're going to Ultra Ball away, Sceptile, Tapu Lele.
Sure.
We're going to get. We'll get nothing.
Sure.
And then touch for turn, and we will Sensitive Blade doing 70 damage.
Sure. Okay. We're going to Guzma out the Sceptile GX.
Yep.
I'm going to Energy Drive for 80.
No worries. 8. Draw for turn. Let's. Well, Sunshine Grace.
Yep.
Lurantis promo.
Yep.
And we'll evolve. We'll Guzma out the Lele on the bench.
Sure.
We're going to use Life Forest to heal 60.
Yep.
And Sensitive Blade for the knockout.
Sure. I'm just going to scoop it up there, Matt, because there's nothing that I can really do. So
Yep,
we'll just
no
leave it
worries.
at that one. Yeah, no, so a couple of critical mistakes there from me, but I still don't think that there was much more that I could have done. The only thing that having the extra stadium would have done was obviously mean that some of my burns were actually racking up damage to make it a little easier to kill Virizion. But once you got that Sceptile set up with the energy on it, there's not a lot
No, that's it.
that can
And in a deck
really
that
be done.
plays, yeah. And you're only playing, well, apart from Lele, you're only playing Ultra Beasts, which
Yeah, which makes it
doesn't
really,
help
really
decks.
tough. But hey, that's the reason we test, because now we're aware that we either accept, if we play Blacephalon in a tournament, we either accept that we lose this matchup or we have to check something in.
That's right.
So why don't we make that our topic of conversation, Matt? If you
Okay.
would like to, in the comments, suggest some text. What kind of things can we put in to beat Sceptile in Blacephalon? Now, obviously, I'm running Plumeria at the moment. Didn't come up once, but hey, it's in there. We're also thinking about things like Turtonator GX, maybe the new Reshiram GX, or Tate GX, something that's red that doesn't have Ultra Beast written on it would probably be a good way to go. What do you think?
And you play the one off Kiawe, maybe a Ho-Oh.
Well, yeah, potentially even a Holo, which could put a lot of pressure on a lot of decks. But hey, anyway, thanks very much for coming along, Matt.
No worries,
Thanks
mate.
for testing again. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you all next time. We're so close to Lost Thunder now. Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.